Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight it's the first of four between the Corpus Christi Hooks and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Billy Gilmore, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's got to be feeling pretty good about himself. He finally got his first win of the season after failing a couple times to get to that point. Let's see if he can go back-to-back wins now.
Stepping in, Adrian Sanchez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Right fielder, Adrian Sanchez.
And we are underway here this evening as the first pitch misses for ball one. HR, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Matt, this has been one of those up and down teams. They lost the last game, putting them at 500. Everybody wants to play above 500 baseball. Maybe they'll be motivated by that alone.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The 2-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out.
Batting second.
At the plate, Chuck Torres, looking for better results than last night. 4 in that one. And he'll step off.
Hey, no outs now.
First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there, base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Now at the plate, Brian De La Rosa. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one.
De La Rosa.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. Digging in the switch hitter, Michael Gonzalez. He was hitless in the shutout last night. In there, and it's 0-1.
Matt, in last night's game, this is the situation right here. They didn't do a very good job driving guys in with runners in scoring position. Right here, you got a guy in scoring position. You got to capitalize and drive in. If you swung at a bad pitch last night, get a good pitch to drive right here.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
And a swing and a miss on a huge burst out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. How do they get back into the win column here, Harold? Jim Nowak comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Here's the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Working for the punch out and the offering, and a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Striding into the box, Tony Bauer.
Center fielder
Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses inside 1-0.
Bases loaded, no outs, and they get 2 outs, and it looks like you're 1 out away from getting out of the whole inning. You got to come up with a big 2-out hit here. You don't want to walk away with the bases loaded, no out situation, and not score.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. A tough sinker on the inside corner.
Well, here we sit, 2 on, 2 outs, 2 strikes. Look, they start off looking good this inning, and it'd be very deflating if they don't pick up something here. A lot more pressure on him than he thought going up there.
Another 1-2 delivery. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So a bit of a rocky start there as they're able to load the bases on him, but he's able to wiggle his way out of it. So it's on to the bottom of inning number. Ready now, Adrian Montalvo. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Montalvo.
And now a pitch on the way. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
No outs here, fellas.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is skied into short left center. Ramirez comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively, courtesy of Majestic. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
Garcia.
Little dribbler down the line. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now at the plate, Robert Covington. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And that misses, ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
I can't believe he got a check swing single. How frustrating for the pitcher. You make a good pitch, got him fooled, he checks his swing and gets a base hit. He's got to be thinking, you don't deserve that hit.
Adrian
from the stretch, here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On now to the bottom of the 2nd. The Rockhounds lead it. Ready for another chance.
Leading off
Chuck
for Corpus
Torres.
Christi.
And his guys have quite a hill to climb.
Chuck
Down 5-zip
Torres.
here in the early going. Fouled back.
Oh, that was a good swing on a good pitch. He just wasn't able to keep it fair. He's going to want that back. He may regret not keeping that pitch fair.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Slow bouncer to the right side. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Got him. Digging in to try it again. Brian De La Rosa.
Third baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch.
De La Rosa.
And they'll start the at-bat with a sinker as this is chopped fouled at the plate. Here comes the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
The batter, number 10.
Standing in now,
Second baseman,
Michael Gonzalez, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Okay, here we go.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jim Nowak. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Hit out towards second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tony Bauer comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there, no balls and a strike.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off the circle change here as he moves into the driver's seat. 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out. Striding in once again, Adrian Montalvo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Well, this has been a frustrating at-bat. He's got to really get his emotions intact. First, he got a call he didn't like. Then he takes an ugly swing, and he finds himself down 0-2. Time to take a deep breath and regroup.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Come on, guys.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Rockhounds are out in front, 6-0. Stepping into the box, Junior Garcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Junior Garcia.
Hard hit ball to second. Allen has it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, Robert Covington.
The first baseman, Robert Covington.
First delivery to him on the way. A cold strike on the inside corner. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
The batter.
Into the box,
fielder,
Adrian Sanchez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. hit on the ground toward the left. Backhanded. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. Last half of the fifth coming up. The Rockhounds lead it 6-0. Ready for another shot now. Chuck Torres. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Now
digging in once again, Brian De La Rosa comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Again, he sends it out of play. And the pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. He'll try again. 1-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. Delgado has it, but the throw is not in time. De La Rosa is aboard after the strikeout. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen.
Number 10, second baseman, Michael Gonzalez.
He's set. Here it comes. Michael Gonzalez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike.
Hey, let's turn 2, huh?
Throw over to first. Runner's back. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Ball 2.
2-2 the count.
Looking to send him packing again. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now he'll step off. From the belt, kicks and deals. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back easily. First pitch on its way. Jim Nowak is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
2 down.
0-1. Here's the pitch. He pulls this one into right. Lamar is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half. Now batting, Tony Bauer. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. To see him taking on the first pitch there.
Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen.
Adrian
Montalvo stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy. Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Patrick Church comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. Billy Gilmore earns the win, his second, striking out 12 in the process. David Paulino was unable to work out of the second inning as he saddled with the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game for the victorious Rockhounds. 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 18 runners on base. For the Hooks, 1 run, 5 hits. No errors. They left 14 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Frisco Rough Riders and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Billy Gilmore, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, his last outing, he did his job. I mean, he didn't give up a run. He did a nice job, gave his team an opportunity, and he picked up the win. So he is throwing the ball as good as he can right now.
Standing in, Dan O'Neill. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Dan O'Neill.
Hey, let's go right here.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. HR, our home 9 as they begin play here this evening. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, nothing better than playing good baseball in front of the home crowd, and you're 4-1 homestand. That's good baseball. They're executing. They're getting good pitching. I love watching them play right now. They're in a nice groove. That was a tough pitch to spoil right there. A 2-strike changeup on the corner. Tough pitch to foul off.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. HR, what's the key for him here tonight?
Well, Matt, this is a very aggressive club. They steal a lot of bases. They're not at the top of the league, but, man, they're right there. They're not far behind. They will run at every opportunity they get to try to force mistakes.
First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. And he shoots this back into center field for a base hit.
Well, you want to throw that sinker down. That one stayed up, and that's what the hitter's looking for. Get that ball above my thighs so I can hit it. If it's below the thigh, you let it go. Nice job. Good execution of your game plan.
At the plate, Johnny Swain. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Hey, we got one out
1-0 pitch on the way. He's running towards second. Pitch outside. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Cutter, and that's a called strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Settling in now, Ron Hacker. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Hacker.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Started that swing a bit too early. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Back up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. Digging in, Henry Fernandez. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play.
Fernandez.
Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike.
Here we go now. Let's go.
The 0-1 delivery. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
Hey, here we go. No outs now.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And another foul ball.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup, but you got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Koo is after it. He can't get there as it falls in.
Back-to-back hits, and now the inning is set up. They're trying to put the first run on the board so you can bunt, move them up. Now you're second and third. You may draw the infield in, or if they sit back, get the easy ground ball, and you pick up the first run of the game. But it's all set up with those back-to-back singles, and now you can do whatever you want to do with the rest of the inning.
Batting sixth, right fielder, Kurt Watson.
And a surprising intentional walk here, as that will now load the bases. At the plate, Robert Aragon. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
From the belt, kicks and deals. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
I like the pitch right there, Matt. Bases loaded. You got to look for that strikeout right there. That's a nasty pitch for the hitter to lay off of. I'd come back with it again.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. Into the box, Richard Makepeace. He's currently hitting just under .310 on the season. Swinging a soft liner, and the throw will go to second as they get to force out. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Hey, they couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Now batting, Will Conley. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Good looking sinker on the inside corner. 2 out with the man at first. Here's a look over to first. Just keeping him close. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
2 down now.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence. Following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
3 balls.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dan O'Neill. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
O'Neill.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Hey, we got no one.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Hey, come on, guys.
Another 0-2 home. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Striding in once again, Pablo Ordonez.
Shortstop.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, here we go now.
The 0-1 on its way. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
In now, Johnny Swain, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more Sunday Night Baseball following this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ron Hacker. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Late that time for a strike. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready with another 0-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. So striding in, Henry Fernandez.
The designated hitter.
Into the windup and the pitch. Out of play. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hats off to that one. Digging in, Kurt Watson.
The right fielder, number 7, Kurt Watson.
First pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Olsen giving chase, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 2-2. Ready for another chance. Robert Aragon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's ball 1.
Hey, come on now. Let's go.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. The 1-2 pitch. Chopped foul over towards the coaching box. Hit out towards second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. At the plate, Richard Makepeace comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a 1-out single.
Well, that's why you finish your swing. That's a nice hack. He's just strong enough to push it out there, and it lands in front of the right fielder.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Now batting, third baseman, Will Conley.
Into the box, Will Conley, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, we got one.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 0-2 home. This is skied out toward right. Olsen sprinting after it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Digging in to try it again, Dan O'Neill. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Dad, it seems like these hat tricks in golden sun.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Rockhounds lead it 3-2. Digging in the switch hitter, Pablo Ordonez. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he leaves with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the 1-run lead. Tommy Klein.
17.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Patrick Church gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Ahmad McGowan hammers down the save, his 9th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game for the victorious Rockhounds. 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 14 men on base. For the Rough Riders, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
a minor leaguer is assigned temporarily to a new role. Always looking to fill needs, clubs will explore every way a prospect might be capable of contributing. And when team needs collide with a player's expectations, a game of dreams also becomes a game of choices.
Your attention,
Billy
please.
Gilmore comes
Now
out of the
pitching for
bullpen
the
to shut
Rockhounds,
things down here in the ninth.
Number 35, Billy Gilmore.
Ready for another chance? Richie
Leading off for
Ibar
Frisco.
is looking for
Third
hit number
baseman,
3 here in this
Richie
at-bat.
Ibar.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Allen ranges to his right. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Will Conley.
Will Conley.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. There's that heavy sinker for strike number 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Line to the right side, but foul. Now another 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Here's the pitch. Curveball, or maybe even the circle change there. 2-2 regardless. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 2-2. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
He spoils another one and will do it again. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Smoke toward the hole, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty of opportunities, and here's another one. After a base hit, they find themselves with another runner on. Let's see if they can bring somebody home this inning.
The left fielder
into the box, Robert Aragon, but gloved by the third baseman for the out, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Striding in once again, Kerry Blanco. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. Ramirez is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Ethan Tapia with his 4th win this season. Ben Bruno is tagged with the loss despite giving up only 2 unearned runs. Billy Gilmore records the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game for the victorious Rockhounds. 2 runs, 6 hits, with 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the Rough Riders, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 30. Your attention, please. Now pitching for Midland, number 35, Billy Gilmore.
Ready once again, Alex Batista. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Alex Batista.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Adrian Montalvo is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away. Digging in once again, Robert Covington. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And a high strike there, 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops, ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Well, Matt, that was a huge at bat. He gets the single right here. There's 2 out in the 9th, and it brings the tying run to the plate.
Ready for another chance, Adrian Sanchez. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Rubio giving chase, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Midland Rockhounds pick up win number 20 on the year. Number 63 claims the win out of the pen, his first. Billy Gilmore earns the save out of the bullpen, his second. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more fun.
Your attention,
Billy
please.
Gilmore enters
Now
from the
pitching
pen
for
to
the
start the 9th
Rockhounds,
inning as he'll try to
number
keep the score
35,
right where it is heading to
Billy
the bottom of the 9th.
Gilmore.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Grady
Leading off for the
Levin.
mission.
He'll be charged
The
with trying to
designated
get
hitter,
on board leading
Grady
off the 9th.
Levin.
All right, jump on him.
Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. First pitch of the at-bat. Henry Kaneko stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Alfonso Nieve comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Comes set and the 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Working for the punch out and the offering. Try to change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Covey has a beat on it, and that's the third out. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. San Antonio earned the win, although in sloppy fashion. Billy Gilmore takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Billy
ready for another chance. Lewis Shatner. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
He takes something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's 1 gone here in the 9th.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Set to deliver the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Brenner is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Into the box now. Albert Pace. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, it's only been a week, but I guess it probably feels like a million years ago since they had their last win. But this 6-game losing streak is behind them now, so we'll see if they can string some W's together.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Alvaro Sandoval earns his first win of the
After a brief trial move, this prospect is being returned to his original role. It's welcome news. A coach is sent to offer guidance on training for a specific position.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Midland Rockhounds and the Arkansas Travelers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Kevin Kohler, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Harold, what do you got?
As you look at certain pitchers, you look at their numbers, you say, wow, he must really enjoy pitching at home. Because you look at his road numbers, he's really struggled. This is the case with him. He loves pitching at home. I think he grabs an energy from the home crowd and is able to really have a good performance.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. HR, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Matt, we're running into a team that's really struggling right now. They had 1 win on the last homestand, and now they find themselves on the road right here playing game 1. I think they have to win this game. You don't say it very often, but this is almost like a must-win. They've been playing so poor lately.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Roger Baez waits on deck. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, clearly it didn't start the way they wanted it to. They're already down a bunch of runs, but what do? You play the same game. Try to manufacture, score runs. Let's try to win this inning, the next inning, chip away at that lead until you get right back in the game.
At the plate, Dana Cordero. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, 2 down here.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Scorched to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Well, third baseman did everything he could on that ball. That ball was just scorched right past him. He laid out, got dirty. I thought for a second he was going to have it. It just couldn't come up with it.
Into the box now, Miguel Barrios, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He comes in at 262 on the year, 6 home runs, and he's driven in 24. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. A dangerous changeup to miss high with. It stayed out of the zone. 2 out with the man at first.
We got 2.
On the ground to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Rockets standing in. Lloyd Hull, he starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Hey, we got no one.
Now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And that ball's not intentional. That was not even a fastball. Relax. Relax now, people. I know we get excited when the ball's up and in.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
They put him away.
The 2-2 one more time. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
This is a really good at-bat. This is the kind that you go back to the dugout, regardless of the outcome, they go, great AB, man, great AB.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And that at-bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher. And he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Nobody out, runner on first. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
He just missed on that changeup. I like that pitch right there. You got 2 strikes on him. Throw that changeup and see if he chases it. That time he laid off, but hey, good idea.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Okay, here's the defense for the away team, brought to you by Majestic. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And it's grounded foul. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Up high, 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he misses again, ball 3. Jamie Campillo is on deck. Oh, you had him fooled there. It's 3-2 now.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Squared that one up just a little late. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Digging in the switch hitter, Jamie Campillo, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Now at the plate, Brooke Valido, and they are squarely into chip-away mode, looking at a 6-0 deficit already in this one. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. 1 ball and 1 strike to the leadoff man here in the home 3rd. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Hey, no outs now, none.
The 2-1 on its way. Swing and a liner. Foul. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Well, he went for the big swing and ends up getting a swinging bunt. You couldn't have rolled the ball any better. Starts off the inning. Here we go. We're off and flying. A leadoff single.
Striding in once again, Richie Bowers. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a fairly generous strike call there on a pitch that looked off the plate. It's strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Way outside. 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball. But it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
Roger Baez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Slow bouncer to the right side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Dana Cordero. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Barrios. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Miguel Barrios.
Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
All right, come on now.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Late that time for a strike.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Got him.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 in the inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
This one's flared out toward left. In there, a base hit.
Well, that's a first pitch single. Maybe they got to get a little more aggressive. He's dominated them early in counts and throughout the whole game. Maybe they've changed their game plan. We'll see. Are they going to be aggressive or continue to be passive?
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Fernando Garcia stands in as he looks at a called strike. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Hard ground ball to third. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Ready for another chance? William Kohler. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Now batting.
Into the box, Jamie Campillo, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Now
digging in to try it again, Brooke Valido. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And he lays off for ball 1. 1-1, here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Digging in once again, Richie Bowers. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Ready on 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Looking to send him packing again. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fouled straight back. Now another 1-2. Hard liner toward short. And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll get in there safely.
That's the 7th game he's hit in. Look out, 7 games. That's 1 week of feeling pretty good. Let's see how long he can make this last.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Number 63.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. Billy Gilmore wins his 3rd of the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Kevin Kohler was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a
A fast-developing young player has gotten the attention of the higher-ups in management. Prospects may not realize how closely they are being watched, and by other organizations as well as their own.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Northwest Arkansas Naturals and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Billy Gilmore, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he comes in with a whip under 1. That means he's not getting a lot of traffic on the bases. And when you limit the traffic on the bases, the less runs you're going to give up. So that's why he's been effective and been able to keep his team in games.
So striding in, Edgar Ramirez. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And we are underway here this evening as the first pitch misses for ball 1. HR, our home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Yeah, Matt, they're feeling it right now. You know, they're starting to play good ball. They're really playing good. And they're closing in on a division. And this time of the summer, it's all about baseball. You come to the park, the grass is green, you smell the hot dogs, and you're excited to play, even in the afternoon during batting practice. And that's what I see with this club right now.
Hey, nobody away.
And that misses 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Doesn't offer at the circle change there, and it goes full 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. HR, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matt, we're going to watch a very disciplined team. They are very patient at the plate. They make the pitcher come into the zone. They don't chase a lot of balls out of the strike zone. They really know their own personal zones. And as a result, this is one of the top walking teams in baseball. Very tough to beat.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a 1-out single.
That ball's right in front of you when you're running to first base and you're just going, please sit down, please, please.
Stepping in, Gabe Goodwin. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark.
Goodwin.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. Here's a look over to first, and he's back in standing. Runners on first with 1 down. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. He'll try again. 1-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Covey is in pursuit. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in, Jason Milligan. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights-out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Covey is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Stepping into the box, Agustin Esparza. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively, courtesy of Majestic. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
Standing in, Gary Machado comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Swing and a miss, 0-1. One out, nobody on.
One out. One out.
And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike.
Hey, let's go right here.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Set to deal on 2-2. Swinging a soft liner, and plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Michael Yu. He drove in 3 of his team's 4 runs in last night's game. Lays off 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single.
Well, there's an infield single with 2 outs. You know, never too late to get a rally started. I love the hustle right there to get things going.
Batting 8. Second
into the box, Alberto Valencia is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Yeah, I think he missed that one, Matt. But you know what? That's going to happen. Umpires are part of the game. They're human. They're going to make mistakes. He missed it. Oh, well, get over it.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Set to deliver on 2-1. Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On now to the bottom of the second. Stepping in, Antonio Carmona, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Carmona.
And that's in there for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1.
No one down here.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 1-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Edgar Ramirez. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Ramirez.
In there, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sliced hard on the ground. Lee comes up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in to try it again, Jim Clausen.
Left fielder, Jim Clausen.
Hey, 2 outs.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. 2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning. And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Rockhounds are out. Ready for another chance. Gabe Goodwin comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a liner. Foul.
That ball's foul.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, no outs here.
Hey. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike, 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Allen backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Milligan. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Milligan
sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Hey, we got 1 out here.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1.
Plays that 1 now.
Now here's the pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Won't offer it what looked to be the circle change. 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Koo is under this one. And that's out number 2. Digging in now, Agustin Esparza. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Agustin Esparza.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Ball 1.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, come on, guys.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number. Striding in once again, Gary Machado. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Here we go, guys.
The pitch. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Ball 3.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
Just got a piece to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So digging in now, Michael Yu.
Catcher.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing as the bat goes flying toward the third base dugout, but it looks like everybody was able to duck for cover. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Hey, all right, here we go.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
The batter, number 19.
In now, Alberto Valencia.
Alberto Valencia.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. 2 out, nobody on. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is one pitch away from throwing 5 straight.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Now at the plate, Antonio Carmona. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard-hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Allen gloves it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in once again, Edgar Ramirez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit out towards second. Allen takes it in. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Jim Clausen, a hit in 2 tries so far. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Allen fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Rockhounds are out in front, 4-0. At the plate, Gabe Goodwin. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Gabe Goodwin.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Two and one. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Lee has to look over his shoulder, but he's got it for round number 2. Into the box now, Agustin Esparza. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. 2 out, nobody on. In the air, down the left field line and deep. Koo on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. 7th inning stretch time. Chris Smith comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
56. Chris.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. Billy Gilmore earns win number 4 on the season as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game for the victorious Rockhounds. 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors. Left 7 men on base. For the Naturals, 1 run, 4 hits, 2 errors. They left 3 men on base.
The evaluation of minor league prospects is not only the business of team scouts. Sports agents do their homework as well. From the ranks of hundreds of minor league prospects, the next generation of MLB superstars will eventually emerge. Determining which prospects will be those superstars is big business. And getting in on the ground floor is smart business.